Good morning, world. It is February 8th. I know I said I want to do these every day, but I was waiting for one video to upload for the past week and a half, and it never uploaded. So that kind of threw a wrench in everything, but that video was really long, so I'm going to keep them short from now on. Still been reading my books, How Not to Overreact. And the chapter that I was reading was going about how in certain situations we interpret things wrong because of our past experiences and our emotions. So there was a scenario where mom came home, she seen a mess on the counter, dad sitting in front of the TV relaxing, and her daughter's doing, whatever they're doing. And she had basically told the daughter, oh, you need to do your homework. And the dad was like, hey, basically get off her back. He didn't explain oh, she already did her homework or whatever. So in the mom's mind, she felt like she was being undermined by the dad, because she's seeing the mess on the counter, her daughter, not doing her homework, and he's just sitting in front of the TV. But in another sense, she's recalling things like what happened to her in her childhood, how she felt, and this and that, with scenarios that she went through with her parents. So it basically went through if she was thinking without a traumatic brain, she could have asked follow-up questions oh, did you finish your homework, or why is this mess on the counter, or follow-up questions, just basically probing to get the answer that she needed to not to be upset. But instead she just basically held it in and didn't say anything, and basically came up to an assumption in her mind and just went with it. And it basically was a lot of situations we overreact due to our past and the emotions attached to that specific scenario from your past. So it's basically when things happen, you're not thinking correctly, and then when you revisit the situation, you see basically what you could have done different. And I feel like that is a lot of the things that I go through in life, just assuming people think the way I think they're thinking because of things that happened in my past. And once you really let go of the assumptions and just ask those questions, and basically, like I said, probing for more information, you'll see that the scenario wasn't even something that you should have been mad about. So that's where I've been for the past almost 3 weeks, just really not reading into situations that normally would make me mad with certain people. It's I'm basically just letting go of that wandering mind, oh, if they don't call me like they normally do, they're doing this, or oh, well, he just called because of such and such. It's just it is what it is. I'm dealing with people how they want to deal with me, and it's really free, so relaxing, not having those assumptions that make you overthink and overreact. And it's really nice, because it's when you really think about the situation, it's do I really want to give this energy and drain myself of a situation that I know how it's going to end? I know exactly what the result is going to be, and why put myself through that? Why make myself mad over situations that I know are never going to change? So instead of getting mad, I just disconnect myself and put my energy in other things, and it's been working. So, and then on top of that, I've been reading my Greenwich book, and that is really giving me an idea of the path that I want to take as far as my spiritual journey. And I really feel like that is where my spirit is aligned with, is being a green witch is basically practices that you do when the energy is right. And that's a lot. It has a lot to do with how I live my life now. Is I do it when the energy is right. I do it when my body tells me, okay, it's time, instead of doing it when I feel like other people want me to do it, or when I feel like I need to do this for validation of something outside of myself. So, yep, taking that and alchemizing it into something positive. And I really like it. I'm learning a lot about moving with the energy of the earth, moving with the energy of the seasons, moving with the energy of the moon. Like, it gets so deep with when you really realize how connected we are to the earth, and like how important it is to really move in harmony with the earth, put the energy out that you want to receive back. And it's just, I wouldn't even say it's like living a good life. You're just really using your energy for good. And it's all about having harmony within yourself, within your family life, within your friendships, within nature. Like, everything is really connected spiritually. And it's like the more I work and the more I become in tune with my body, my emotions, the season change, the moon, how everything affects your mood. Like, it really does. And it's very interesting, like, reading this book and putting the correlation between what the book is saying and what I actually do in real life, like unknowingly doing in real life. So I really like it. I like how I'm, expanding the knowledge that I have of this, and it's really something that I want to continue to explore for sure. So today is library day for me and my kids, so I'm just laying in bed before I get up and get ready and go run some errands before they do get up and get dressed and all that. So I'm gonna get my day started, and I hope you guys have the best, most wonderful, fulfilling day ever. Peace.